Hi, this is Jen Rains with the Rains Real Estate Team, and today we're going to go over effective probing questions so that you can help your clients achieve what they're looking to do out of buying or selling real estate. What you don't want to do is become white noise. What I mean by that is a lot of clients, they're going to be looking at several different websites because they're going to do a regular Google search and they're going to go to all the websites that come up until they find that perfect property that they're looking for. So that means that a lot of agents are going to be reaching out to this client. So in order for you to stand out, you want to make sure that you're not asking the basic questions that a typical agent would ask, which is, where are you looking, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, and what's your price? If that's all you're asking, you're not going to stand out. So what I want you to do is write down 4 columns, one for buying and selling, first of all. So in the buying column, you're going to write down about 10 questions for each column. In the buying question, it's really important to know who else is going to be involved in the process. How many people are going to be moving in? What does that property look like? Why are we making that move? Is it to be closer to work? Is it to be closer to the family school? Closer to family? You know, what does that look like? What does that dream home look like? You want to ask all of those probing questions. If they're selling a property, do they even need to sell that property in order to buy? Because a lot of our clients actually don't. They like to keep that as an investment property, or they just want to keep it in the family. Also, if they are going to be selling, how much do they owe on the property and how much are they wanting to get out of that? That's really important to know so that you can get a net sheet done with the title company, which is going to tell your client what they're going to net in that property. Have they done any add-ons or upgrades in that property? That's really important to know for the sell column, because that typically won't show up when you're going through and doing a market report. So you need to know what they've changed on that property. What I also like to ask is I take it a step further and I say, what made you fall in love with this property? The reason that I do that is because that's going to help me fill out the listing description so I know how to present it to other buyers that might be looking in this price range in this area and for this particular property. How am I going to make that property stand out? So that's really important to know. So you've got the buy and sell column. Then you want to know their loan and cash situation. So in this column, what I like to ask is, do they even need a loan, or are they going to be paying cash? Do they know what's going on with rates right now? Are rates high or low? And if they say that they're going to be using cash, does it make more sense for them to get a loan instead and save that cash for other things? Do they know what the lending process is? What does that look like? Do they know what the different loan types are? And then also, when they're getting a loan, do they know what a pre-approval is versus a pre-qualification? And if they're going to be using cash, do they know how to get proof of funds? Because you definitely are going to need that when submitting an offer, especially in a big seller's market. The last column that you're going to do is, how are you different from other agents? Also, what are their expectations? So in the agent column, you're going to ask them, what are they looking for in an agent? And then what makes you stand out? What are your value statements? So those 4 columns, make sure that you're asking those things. This doesn't have to be a 5-minute call. Get to know your client. Be genuine about it. Spend as much time as you need on that phone conversation, because it's going to help you close for the appointment a lot easier. If you have any questions on this, you can always email us at therainsrealestateteam@gmail.com. That email will also be included in this video. And if you have any questions, you can always pop by our office and ask us any questions you have. We're always happy to help. Thanks again, and look forward to hearing from you soon.